Yo, what's good, Judge Bro? Arrtz here, back with another video. We are back with episode 19 of our Detective Pikachu Let's Play. Last episode, we found out a little bit more. Our guy Pikachu is still locked up. But we started to get some answers. I don't want to spoil too much if you didn't catch last episode. If you didn't catch episode 18, make sure you do so before watching this one. Because I'm pretty sure we're about to get a lot of incriminating information that's probably going to lead to the salvation. That's not even a freaking word, bro. Not salvation. The salvation of this case. But I'm seeing these Pokemon have exclamation marks over the head, which usually means they have something important to say. Let's see. Del. It doesn't seem to be paying attention to us. This Pokemon really does mark. Oh my god, bro. I couldn't read it. This Pokemon really does march to his own tune, doesn't it? Okay, I guess they don't. I'm out of here, bro. On to 2nd Avenue, bro. We gotta find this freaking Mightyena and freaking Brad. Whichever way the wind takes us first, I guess. Right? There's a whole Machamp here. Was Machamp here before? I don't think it was.
Machamp!
Unparalleled strength. That's a fact, bro. Our boy John Cena. Champ! Wow, check out those. Oh, she getting turned on? What the hell? I think she was. Just look at my Machamp. Aren't his muscles a sight to behold? He certainly looks extremely strong. Oh, you are useless. I'm gonna stop talking. I understand that it's cool looking. I'm gonna stop talking to them, bro. They just kind of waste time. Whack is Mightyena though. Or Brad. Either or. You ladies wasn't here before. What do y'all do here now? I called the police, so I'm sure they'll do something about it soon. I hope the police can take care of this quickly. Oh, there's something going on back here. Oh, you two, you shouldn't go this way. It's dangerous. Did something happen? There's an angry Pokemon back there. We should probably leave it alone for a while. What do you think, Tim? It sounds like a police officer came this way. I think Brad must have gone this way, and so should we. Just keep an eye out for that angry Pokemon. No, we in the spot, bro. I'm a man's man. Now then, we're gonna have to detain this Pokemon properly. It's Mightyena! It's Brad! And it sounds like he's just about to detain a Pokemon. Mightyena, back alley outlaw. Don't look angry, it looks sad.
Oh.
It's Mightyena! Wait, Tim, is it that? Yeah, it's the Pokemon Pikachu asked me to check up on. Luxray's friend. Well, if it isn't our great detective, you're welcome to observe, but don't get in our way. This Mightyena is preventing the residents from passing through. Not only that, this same Mightyena was previously involved in an altercation with a Luxray. This Pokemon poses a clear threat to the public. I'm afraid we'll have to detain it until we can calm it down. Wait, Brad! And you are? Wait, you're the mayor's daughter, aren't you? Yes, I'm Howard's daughter, Rachel. Just look at this Mightyena, Brad. The poor thing is injured. Ina. Please, at least treat its wounds before you take it in. Don't you feel sorry for Mightyena? I'll make it receive treatment after I've taken it to the station. Will that satisfy you? No, it won't. We'll treat Mightyena ourselves then. Who? You two? My. Who knew you were so talented? Tim, let's get help from a Pokemon. Are we even sure there's a Pokemon that can help? We'll go find one right now. I'm sure there's one in the city somewhere. Maybe we can find a Chansey or an Ordino or an Indeedee or something. Okay, let's have a look around the city. Find a Pokemon that can treat wounds. Can Eldegoss treat wounds? We know Pumpkaboo can't treat wounds. Let's see, maybe something I found in Plaza. Eldegoss, maybe Eldegoss. We know Ferret can't. Indeedee right here. Indeedee, sincere empath. Indeedee? Look, Tim, Indeedee. Hey, you two, what do you think you're doing? A Pokemon is hurt. Please, we need Indeedee's help. Ah, is that so? Very well, we should always help one another in times of need. Go with them, Indeedee. You can help them out. Indeed. Thank you so much. This way, Indeedy. Hey, okay. That was fast. It appears that Mightyena has recovered nicely. Not fully, but it's at least stable for now. Now, I trust this is enough to put your mind at ease, Rachel. I appreciate you waiting for us to get it treated. There's something I'd like to talk to you about, Brad, before you take Mightyena away. And what's that, great detective? There's something off about all these Pokemon detainments the police have been doing. Every single incident was caught by the surveillance cameras. That's too convenient to be natural. Surely you know this, Brad. Innocent Pokemon are being framed. That's what happened to my Pikachu, and he can't be the only one. So you're suspicious of the surveillance cameras. But the footage on those cameras is incriminating evidence. Unless, great detective, you found evidence that Pokemon are being framed. No, not yet. In that case, I have no choice but to take this Mightyena into custody. It's my duty. Take it away. Yes, sir. Detaining the Mightyena now, sir. That's crazy.
Aww.
So based off of that little interaction, to me it seems like Brad is just doing like following orders or whatnot. He may not be like down with it. He's just oblivious to the fact of what's really going on, and yeah. Like I said, he's just carrying out his orders. I hope Mightyena okay. He'll be with Pikachu and the others at the station. I'm sure he'll be fine. This is all just so frustrating. We couldn't even stop Brad. If we just had some proof. We have to find some. We need to find some. Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad that Mightyena finally calmed down. Now we can finally get through here safely.
Hey.
Hey, Tim. I bet we could talk to these people right now. You're right. Let's see what they have to say. Thank you for calming that Mightyena down just now. You really did us a favor.
Yes.
Oh, we actually didn't do much. Do you mind if we ask you some questions? Oh, what did you need? About a cube-shaped device. Do you know anything about the cube-shaped devices that are used when Pokemon are detained? You mean those things they stick on their backs? The way they glow, they're pretty hard to miss. So they glow. Glowing backs, huh? Kind of reminds me of Volbeat or Illumise. Oh, and the Pokemon seems to really dislike those devices. How could you tell? I saw a Pokemon struggling and flailing its limbs. Ooh, sounds like it's painful probably.
Excuse me?
Do you know anything about Brad McMaster? He's a police lieutenant who was just here. Not really, but he certainly was easy on the eyes. Yeah, he gives Vibe City's finest a whole new meaning. Yeah, okay. I don't think we're gonna learn anything useful about Brad from these two.
Hey.
What should we do now, Tim? I doubt we'll be able to speak with Brad directly anymore today. Let's talk to some other people. Lucky for us, there seems to be a bunch of people out and about. I hope we can learn more about Brad and those cube-shaped devices. Oh wait, a side mission? Really? I don't know what to do.
Excuse me?
Is everything okay? Well, I live on a back street just off Fountain Plaza, you see, and I always walk through the plaza on my way home. But now, whenever I walk through the plaza, I keep hearing this strange voice. A strange voice? Yes, but when I turn around to see who's making it, there's never a soul in sight. Do you think it's a ghost? Of course not. I'm sure there's a logical explanation. I hope so, but until I know what that voice is, the plaza is just too creepy for me to go anywhere near. The case of the Rhyme City Ghost. Doesn't it make you curious, Tim? It sure does. Let's investigate. Thanks for your help. All I want to feel is safe enough to walk through this plaza again. Alright, there's another case. We did see a Pumpkaboo over there, so actually let me check up to see what's going on. It might be the Pumpkaboo that's just tripping her out. Yeah, what the heck? Is it over this way, maybe? Probably is over this way. No, there's not. Oh, right here. Look, look. Wow, I really had to click on the random tree. Whoa, I really do hear something. Is it that a Pokemon cry? Is it? Yeah, I can't quite tell what species, but it's gotta be a Pokemon. Wherever it's coming from, it can't be far. Let's take a look around. It was a Taillow. It wasn't even a ghost type Pokemon, bro. It was a freaking Taillow. Lo? Who's that Pokemon? It's Taillow, so that's what was crying about. Lo! Boy, it's loud. What do you suppose is making so much noise? Why do you suppose it's making so much noise? I have a feeling this Taillow only recently left his nest. Apparently, young Taillow often become lonely and start loudly crying over their parents. Gosh, now I'm kinda worried for it. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll be fine. Taillow also known for being gutsy. Keep your spirits up, Taillow. No! Well then, let's go report what we found. Oh, detective, how did the investigation go? Turns out the voice you heard was Taillow's. I think it was crying out because it only just left his nest, so it's lonely. What a relief. Now I know there's nothing to worry about when I pass by. Oh, but if it's not too much trouble, would you mind introducing yourself to Taillow? I'm sure if someone's there checking on it, it'll feel safer too. Good idea. I actually just arrived in Rhyme City myself. I'll say hello to Taillow whenever I'm on my way home. I hope we can be friends. Thanks. I bet you two will become friends in no time. Alright, now back to inquiring about freaking Brad.
Excuse me.
Thanks for your help earlier. Mind if I ask you some questions? Are you here to ask about my Impidimp again? No, this time it's about something else. Did anything strange happen today after we talked? No, that was it. And Impidimp still hasn't come back. I wonder what's the poor little guy doing in the police station right now. Yeah, me too. How could he be lonely in there? I'm more worried that he's getting up to his usual pranks and causing trouble for the police. He's always got so much excess energy to burn. I can only hope he behaves himself and gets let out soon. Do you know a man named Brad McMasters who worked for the Rhyme City Police? He's tall and typically wears a blue suit. Oh, he just came to see me earlier. He asked me to tell him about Impidimp. So I told him, well, everything. How much Impidimp loves playing pranks, his loudness, his fondness for shiny things, stuff like that. The lieutenant was really good listener. He took it all very seriously. But I never figured out exactly why he was asking me all of that. I see. Thanks again for your help. So Brad was asking about an Impidimp who'd already been detained? Just what is Brad up to? Maybe Brad knows as well that something fishy is going on. Is Brad fighting the system as well? Who else can we chat it up with? It's mostly gonna be the people we talked to earlier, right? So it's gonna be the flower shop lady, you right here.
Excuse me.
Yep. Did anything strange happen today after we talked? Not really. I was so shocked after they took my Mopico from me that I couldn't find the motivation to do anything else with my day. Did you try going to the police station? You might be able to visit Morpeko there. Oh, that thought never even occurred to me. I'll try visiting tomorrow. Do you know a man named Brad McMaster who works for the Rhyme City Police? He's tall and typically wears a blue suit. Yeah, I just met him. He came to ask me some questions. Oh, really? About what? The lieutenant asked me for details on my Morpeko's ability. So I explained how Morpeko's appearance and the typing of his aura wheel move changes depending on whether he's hungry or full. Maybe Brad came to the same conclusion we did, Tim. It doesn't make sense for Morpeko's aura wheel to have been electric type if he was when he was hungry when he used it. If that's true, then what exactly is Brad trying to do? Alright, then this lady over here, right?
Excuse me.
Yep. But my Inteleon? No, this is about something else. Inteleon hasn't come back yet, has he? No, he hasn't. I think he's still at the police station. The shop sure is lonely without Inteleon. It's hard to tell for sure, but I think even the flowers are drooping for a bit. Inteleon always took such good care of them. I really hope he can come home soon. Oh yes, the lieutenant just left in fact. Really? Do you know what he was doing here? The same thing you, actually, investigating the flower display Inteleon accused of vandalizing. I couldn't make out what, but he was muttering to himself the whole time. Just like at Fountain Plaza, Brad sure spends a lot of time returning to the scene of the crime. But why is he investigating these crimes after the Pokemon have already been detained? It really makes me wonder. Bro, Brad knows, dog. Brad freaking knows. Maybe perfume. Okay. Was there anyone else to talk to? Was there anyone else to talk to? All right, Pink Knight. We've got to the when we get to the campsite. Oh yeah, you don't have anything useful. Who else was there? Inteleon or Pico? Who else was there to talk to? Impidimp. Who else? Maybe you guys over here. Let's see.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. I was hoping to ask you about something. Okay. Did anything unusual happen in the city today? Well, there was a number of incidents. Would you like me to tell you about each one? Listing them all could take a while. No, I don't need that much detail. I'm just looking for more general information. Sorry to trouble you. It sounds like your department is really busy. Oh, there's no trouble at all. Anything to protect the peace of our fine city.
Excuse me.
Do you happen to know Lieutenant McMaster? Yes, of course. The lieutenant really been throwing himself into his work lately. The one weird thing I've noticed though is that recently he's been going out and working on his own, and at the scene of the crimes that have already been solved. At that, I think Brad might be thinking something's fishy about all this too. Why would he be doing that? I really couldn't tell you. Is it true that you use cube-shaped devices when you detain in Pokemon? Ah, you must mean the management tags. What makes a management tag different from any other tag? I'm really not sure. I think they're really high tech or something. I mean, they're machines after all. They probably got little computers inside or something. Do you know anything specific about their function? Well, I'm ashamed to say, but not really. I think the higher ups in the PvP know how they work though. Alright, what about you?
Excuse me.
What do you mean unusual? I mean, we respond to incidents every day. And with so many Pokemon related incidents lately, it feels like things are anything but usual. Sounds like a lot to deal with. It may be a lot, but it's my job. All I can do is keep doing my best.
Excuse me.
Do you know Lieutenant McMasters? Of course, we work together on a regular basis. He excels at performing his duty. His investigations are so thorough and efficient that Pokemon are detained almost as fast as the case itself is opened. In fact, Lieutenant McMaster has the highest crime clearance rate in the entire department. Well, man's be getting busy. Wow, I didn't realize Brad was so highly regarded. Is it true that you use cube-shaped devices, yada yada? Oh yeah, those things. We've got orders from the PvP to attach them to Pokemon. How do the devices function? Who knows? They never really gave us any details. That's crazy.
Let's think.
Time to deduce. Wait. Let me see. So it's this one. This one was shoot by the cube-shaped devices. What was Brad doing at crime scenes? I've collected a good amount of information about Brad. Now it's time to organize it and think it through. He's hiding evidence of the crimes. The reason Brad closes so many cases is because he commits the crimes himself and then solves them. He visits crime scenes to hide evidence that would incriminate him. I don't think that's it. He was casing locations for future crimes. Brad might be visiting crime scenes alone because he's casing the areas for future crimes. I don't think so. He's conducting his own investigation. We've seen Brad at several crimes. He might be investigating the incidents on his own. I think he is. Yep.
Okay.
If Brad were the ones giving orders to Ditto, there'd be no reason for him to go around asking questions after detaining the Pokemon. So you think Brad's just investigating the incidents like we are? Yeah, I do. Bro, this one actually had a lot of freaking components to it. What kind of shape is it making too? Alright, now interview about Brad and the cube-shaped devices and solve the mystery. Did we not solve it? And then this one says the Ditto that made itself look like Pikachu broke over the cube-shaped devices. The device is attached to the backs of the Pokemon and made a glow that's hard to miss. The type Pokemon struggled because they didn't. So I guess we got to keep asking around, right? You don't have anything over your head. We're done with you. Anything over here? You guys know. Who the heck are you? Another side mission. What I'll do?
Excuse me.
Do you need help with something? Afraid so. See that building back there? One of my kids accidentally threw a ball up onto the roof, but I can't get up there to retrieve it, so I'm not sure what to do. No kidding, I can't even see that high from up there. Scaling the wall is pretty much out of the question. Yep, and the icing on the cake, I foolishly promised my kids that I have their ball back to them by tomorrow. There's gotta be some way to get it. Any ideas? Actually, I think this calls for some Pokemon help. Then let's go look for Pokemon that's good at climbing things. It's gonna be the Ambipom, right? Or the Ambipom. Well, let's see what we can do. Please wait here for a bit. Really? Thank you so much. This freaking chapter this one has definitely been the longest one so far. Definitely been the longest. Yo, where the Ambipom at, bro? You amazing at climbing things. Oh, there's the Apom. I see the Apom Rhyme City as energetic as ever. Say, these Pokemon are good at climbing trees, aren't they? You think this one could retrieve the guy's ball? Oh, that's a great idea. Apom? Hey, Apom, I was wondering if you could help us. Do you think you could get us a ball down from up top a rooftop? Please, Apom, you're the only one who can help. Apom!
All right.
Oh, look, there it goes. I think we managed to get our feelings across. I hope it manages to get the ball down. Let's go see. Oh, you're the two from earlier. Guess what? After you left, the Apom appeared and they got the ball for me. So I helped you out after all. Glad to hear it. Aha! I figured you sent it over. It was such a huge help. My kids will be so happy now. Though, I better give them a stern talking to about taking care of their things. Don't go too hard on them. Kids would be kids. Looks like Apom wants to play with the ball too. Apom! Oh, do you want to play with my kids? They'll be so happy to have an Apom for a friend. Apom! Looks like you're happy to make new friends too, Apom. All in a freaking day's work, bro. I need a Medal of Honor, bro. Well, they gave me one at the beginning of the series, right? I actually did get a Medal of Honor. I need another one. Bro. This is too stressful. It's all getting to me. I'm losing my mind. Just like, what the heck am I supposed to do, bro? Who else I gotta talk to? Who else? Because I don't think I got enough information for the cube-shaped devices. Maybe I gotta talk to the police about it? Maybe the guy in front of the police station. Let's see, yo, buddy, you got any info for me? Back to visit your Pikachu again, are you? You sure are passionate about this case.
Excuse me?
Actually, that's not why I'm here. Can I ask you a question or two? Yeah, see, we had to talk to them. Did anything strange happen in the city today? I don't know if I'd necessarily call it strange, but there have been several Pokemon-related incidents. At this rate, they're going to fill up every detainment room we've got. That must be pretty stressful for the Pokemon. If they're stressed, they can work it out during their daily exercise time. Yo, man said he gives no cares, bro. Thanks for letting us know about Lieutenant McMasters. No trouble at all. What did you need it for anyway? Oh, I just remembered something about the incident Pikachu was involved in. I thought it could help with the investigation, so I wanted to tell the lieutenant in person. Understood. Thanks for reporting whatever info you can. Do you know anything about those cube-shaped devices being put on Pokemons that they detained? Oh, those things? I hear they're management tags. I don't quite understand how they work, but they're pretty interesting. The moment a Pokemon is outfitted with a device, it goes with the police without any resistance. Bro, it's a mind control device. Really? The Pokemon do that on their own? Yes, it's much safer when they aren't violent.
Let's think.
There we go. Yep, that was the last bit of testimony we needed. Begin deducting. Let's figure out what those cube-shaped devices really are. Could they be devices that make Pokemon stand out? The cube-shaped devices on Pokemon's backs emit a glow that can catch people's attention. Are those devices used to make Pokemon stand out more? No. Could they be devices for controlling Pokemon? Pokemon with the devices attached to their backs obediently complied with whatever the police told them. Are those devices capable of controlling Pokemon? Could they be devices to make Pokemon go berserk? The Pokemon with devices attached to their backs apparently went berserk and destroyed things. Are those devices capable of making... I think it's the controlling one.
Okay.
Let's go. Those devices might actually be capable of controlling Pokemon. You really think so? I do. We don't have any evidence yet, of course, but it seems that way based on what we've heard. If that's true, then Ditto was forced to obey someone else's orders. Yeah, that's terrible. Perfect. There's more? Yo, this chapter is dumb freaking long. Let's see, how are Pokemon being controlled? If the person orchestrating these crimes was controlling Ditto, how were they able to give it orders? Based on all the witnesses' statements so far, it's not clear whether anyone was directing Ditto's actions. True, but there have to have been someone at the crime scene talking directly to Ditto, right? Yeah, I can't really think of any other method they could have used. Maybe a witness saw someone giving out orders. Yeah, we should ask around.
Okay.
Now we know Brad isn't the culprit, and we got that tip about Ditto too. We should tell Pikachu as soon as we can. At night? Would they even let us in? The officer at the reception desk said we could visit up to twice a day. As long as the station's open, I think it'll be fine. Visit Pikachu. Let's do it. Here to see my boy again. Yes, we would love to visit Pikachu now. Then follow me. Detainment Day 2. Pikachu evening. I'm in the detainment room. Great. Back again with missing memories. A mystery for another time right now. My goal is the chief's office on the 2nd floor. There was a duct to his office, but it doesn't seem to be connected to the ones down here in the detainment. I have to go up to the 1st floor and search for the duct that connects to the chief's office. I guess I'll go see Luxray first though. I can look for a duct leading to the chief's office after that. Alright, so we back with Pikachu. What you gotta say, Pikachu?
Woof. It's hard for me to look at things up close these days.
How's that? Alright, well, anyway, we are back from Pikachu's point of view. We gotta go talk to Luxray and get to the chief's office to find out what more we can find. I mean, at this point, it's very obvious that someone is using Ditto to impersonate and incriminate and freaking, what's the word I'm looking for? And not blackmail, frame other Pokemon. So we just gotta figure out how and why they're doing this. But with that being said, y'all know the vibes. If you're enjoying the series so far, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and want to continue to see fire Pokemon content. And with that, I'll catch you next time. Peace.